Welcome, Tim Kelly.
You were burning red back on Big Sky Sunset that I gotta see again. You were no pain, no gain, little heartbreak game that I gotta win. Baby, it's crazy, can't not give a damn. And baby, lately been doing everything you can. I've opened more tabs than I ever have, been running through whiskey stop signs, been putting memory lane miles on the dash, wishing you were over on the right side. 'Cause truth is I don't want you gone, and I can't get past the past. So I'm holding out hope, holding off, letting go. I'm trying to miss you back. It's a hard day to get through, but somehow I do. Then the nights are getting longer, staring at a ceiling fan, trying to get a good plan. Then the lonely gets stronger, and ever since you've been gone, girl, I've opened more tabs than I ever have, been running through whiskey stop signs, been putting memory lane miles on the dash, wishing you were over on the right side. 'Cause truth is I don't want you gone, and I can't get past the past. So I'm holding out hope, holding off, letting go, trying to miss you back. Yeah, trying to miss you back. Baby, it's crazy, I can't cut you loose. Baby, lately been missing my way to you. I've opened more tabs than I ever have, been running through whiskey stop signs, been putting memory lane miles on the dash, wishing you were over on the right side. 'Cause truth is I don't want you gone, and I can't get past the past. So I'm holding out hope, holding off, letting go, trying to miss you back, girl, trying to miss you back.
That is a brand new single making its radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio from Noah Hicks. It is called Miss You Back. And before that, a young lady, and I mean young, by the age of 10 years young, that is. Her name is Brooklyn Summer, and her song Over and Done kicked off the show. Welcome to today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio. We are syndicated worldwide on a bunch of stations. We're going to give them a big shout out right now and thank them for airing the show. Stations like KUHS Denver, KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 out of Germany, countryradio.musicboxforfriends.com from Belgium. We have devilscountryradio.com Belgium, itsliferadio.com Belgium, radiotheking.be Belgium, lpcountryradio.com, WVMIradio.com, It's My Country Radio.online, Live106.5.com, and Music City Digital Media Network.com, which is streaming the show live as we speak. It is also streaming live on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And then last but not least, RealRadio.us is also airing the show, and our good friend Bob Stanley over there. We appreciate each and every one of you. We've got a great show lined up for you tonight. Not only do we have the best in new country music as we do every show, but I've got a great radio interview with a young lady I found on TikTok that is super talented. Her name is Abby Stewart. We'll be talking to her in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. We got a lot to go. Mr. Cody Hibbert is from Adair, Oklahoma, making his music scene in Texas right now. He is tearing it up, ladies and gentlemen. This is called Just for the Record from Cody Hibbert on Today's Country. KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
Just for the record, the reason you ain't heard from me is I've been trying to find the right words, and it ain't been easy. Just for the record, I know it's long overdue, but I gotta get this off my chest the only way I know how to. Yeah, girl, this one's for you. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Just for the record, I wouldn't take back one kiss, I wouldn't change one thing about you, wouldn't undo one thing we did. I know all that don't matter now, you got your life all figured out, and I'm just out here on the road with a bottle of Jack and a guitar, singing to no one. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. So I don't forget about your blue eyes and how it feels to live with my regrets. Some songs are meant for a midnight drive, some songs are meant for a country crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Yeah, yeah, just for the record.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
If these walls could talk, I know what they'd say. Man, you must be crazy for letting her leave that way. You should pick up the phone, beg her to turn back. Can't you see that she's the best thing that you've ever had? Don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say. You should take a look around at the memories you've made. Now, was it all for nothing?
Was it all done in vain? Oh, you can turn out the lights. You can try to hide the pictures. Oh, but tomorrow's gonna come. And believe me, man, you're gonna miss her. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, yeah, that's what they say. Oh, don't be a fool. Throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life. That you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say.
His name is Reggie Shaw, formerly from the state of Nebraska, now making his way in Nashville, Tennessee, and a great tune there called If These Walls Could Talk. Well, we've been talking to lots of folks in our chat room tonight already. Got a lot of good people in here loaded up. We want to say hello to Tommy Neal, Brooklyn Summer, who we played the very first song from tonight. She is in our live chat room. Welcome to the KICR family. Black Dragons Radio. We appreciate the support as well. Thank you all for being here tonight. And my good buddy, Mr. Rob Charles, who is the co-host on our classic country show that we do every Thursday and Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. If you missed it today, it is a podcast. You can go on our website, KICR Indie Country Radio. You can even download the show. You can listen to it on lots of popular apps. The most popular one is iHeartRadio. That is a free app, and we are in the podcast section. Just search KICR Indie Country Radio. A few weeks ago, I had a great radio interview with this next artist. She was born and raised in Australia. Now she lives in Nashville, Tennessee. Go figure that one, right? She wrote a song about it. Her name is Katrina Burgoyne. This is called Tennessee on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
You said you liked me for being real. No smoke, no mirrors. And as the dust has settled down, now I see it clearly. It was the first time in a long time that I felt my heart beating. And excuse me if I'm out of line, but I felt yours right with me. We were just two country kids, half drunk and dreaming. I think I thought I loved you the moment that I seen you. We talked and danced and laughed and smiled and tried to hold on to the night, but those state lines and stop signs. And if you ever wanna come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you still think of you sometimes and smile and pray that you're doing fine out there in the unknown. I hope the light in you is shining bright. But if you ever wanna come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you wanna rock and roll this rolling stone, don't overthink it, just buy a ticket. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna set you free. But if you ever wanna come to Tennessee, if you ever wanna come to Tennessee, if you ever wonder where this will lead, I'm being honest, I'll make you a promise. If you ever get tired of being alone, you wanna rock the world of a rolling stone, don't think it, go buy a ticket. I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna set you free. I'm gonna take my heart, but you can have a piece. If you ever wanna come to Tennessee, if you ever wanna come to Tennessee, Tennessee, oh Tennessee, yeah. If you ever wanna come to Tennessee, Tennessee.
Nobody knows new country
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
And I'm thinking about where you are. Thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They are a great country music duo from the state of Texas. They are Shotgun Rider, and their latest single right there is called I'm Not All Right. Well, I hope you guys are all right and doing okay and getting ready for Memorial Day weekend. That's right, it's this weekend. So if you have Monday off, good for you. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We're getting ready for you music-wise right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. And I just put in the chat room that I've got music from Aerosmith coming up. Actually from Steven Tyler, lead singer of the group Aerosmith. But here a few years ago, he got a little upset about country radio not playing his country music. So guess what? I haven't played it in a while either. He's not upset at me, but I'm definitely going to push the button on this one. It is Steven Tyler, lead singer of Aerosmith. This is called Red, White, and You on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Nothing else matters, you and me and the Georgia night. Look around, cause it don't get any better. Have you ever felt so alright? Let's dance, take it slow. Tom Petty on the radio, when we're singing about American girls like you. When I look in your eyes, all I wanna do is bang, bang, baby, like a 4th of July. A lightning strike in the midnight sky. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. Drum. Are we spinning on a roller coaster? A free falling into your yum yum. All the bad girls rocking them cut off jeans, and good old boys driving big machines. That you can kiss my ass, can't help but say it's good to be born in the USA. Bang bang baby like the 4th of July. A lightning strike in the midnight sky. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is red, white, and you.
From Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, great country song there called Red, White, and You. And I've got Abby Stewart on the line with me tonight, so how are you, first of all?
I'm good. How are you, Tim?
Doing fantastic. Great to have you on the program. I was really looking forward to this one. Folks are loving your music, and even in the chat room, they're familiar with you, seeing you online, so that's good stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're calling from Canada, Ontario, is that right?
Yes, I am. I'm from Kingston, Ontario, Canada.
Kingston, Ontario. I say it all the time on the radio. The two biggest places I get my music from are Texas and Canada up north, so that's good.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the United States, more specifically around Branson, Missouri? That's where I'm at, right in the middle of the country.
No, I actually haven't been to Missouri. I hope to get there someday, though.
Okay, well, we hope to get you here. I'll tell you what, I believe totally that Branson, Missouri is number 2 to Nashville in the United States for country music. And back in the day, it was started by a lot of greats like Mickey Gilley, Glenn Campbell, Roy Clark. They all had theaters here in Branson, Missouri, and country music is still strong right here in this middle of the country.
I have definitely heard that before, music coming out of Branson. I've been to Nashville a few times for songwriting and stuff like that, and hopefully, next time I get down there, maybe I'll take a trip.
Sounds great. Now, we found each other on this great little app called TikTok. I heard maybe a minute of your song, because that's as long as they'll let you do. I think maybe they let you go now 3 minutes somehow on TikTok. I got to figure that out. But in 15...
yeah, some people.
Yeah, either in 15 seconds or a minute, I knew right away that I wanted to check you out and hear the rest. And so I looked up on YouTube, got to hear the whole song, and here we are tonight doing an interview. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Don't you just love technology and social media? It definitely gets you out there.
It is crazy, that's for sure. I love how we can all be connected that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, speaking of crazy, tell us how you got started in this crazy thing called the country music business.
Yeah, I've been singing most of my life. My first public performance that wasn't in front of my parents was when I was 6 years old, just at a school talent show. And, from there, I decided I wanted to start taking guitar lessons and singing lessons, and pretty soon I was getting, gig offers around my hometown of Kingston, and then I decided I wanted to try my hand at, competitions and singing competitions and stuff like that. So I did competitions around Kingston, which then led me to try out for the Rising Star competition at the Canadian National Exhibition in Toronto, and I placed second in that, and that kind of, set me off into like a new kind of territory, because I soon got to open for lots of awesome Canadian talents, as well as American ones like Hunter Hayes and Dan and Shay. And it's been a pretty wild ride so far, getting my songs on the radio, and it's been awesome.
That is awesome. You mentioned Dan and Shay and Hunter Hayes. I did security at a concert here in Springfield, Missouri, just north of Branson. For Hunter Hayes, Danielle Bradbury, and Dan and Shay, Dan and Shay and Danielle Bradbury opened for Hunter Hayes, and that was a great concert. And I got to see them all walk by me. I was 20 feet from the stage, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yep.
That's a small world. Yeah, it must have been the same tour then.
Yeah, absolutely. And he had a big semi with Hunter Hayes on there and everything. Now, I read recently that he's taken a little bit of time off, but we hope to see him back in the world of country music and back on the radio. And I definitely love me some Hunter Hayes. He is a talent. And I saw when he was just a little boy, he was playing right next to Hank Williams Jr., when he was like 4 or 5 years old on the video I was watching. So he's a very talented young man.
He is, yeah. He plays so many instruments. He's got an amazing voice, an amazing songwriter. Yeah, and he's a really good guy, too.
Yep. Absolutely. Now, let me ask you this. As a young female artist, maybe even some males have influenced you growing up. And tell us some names that you listened to on the radio, or you wanted to maybe pattern your career after. Who would be some names that we might know?
Yeah, I don't know about maybe pattern my career after, but my hero, like musical hero of all time, is Bryan Adams. My parents introduced me to him when I was really young. They would, sing me to sleep with some of his songs, and the first concert that I ever got to go to was when I was 3 years old, and it was to see him in Syracuse. And I fully believe, like, if it wasn't for his influence, I wouldn't be as into music as I am today. When it comes to country music, people like Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert, they influence me all the time. They're such amazing talents, and Carrie Underwood is such an amazing voice, and people like that, they really inspire me every day.
That is awesome. Yeah, necessarily wouldn't want to pattern your career maybe after Bryan Adams, but that's a good influence. You're right about that. Now, you're talking my kind of stuff right there, because when I started doing radio, it was 80s music for me. I graduated from broadcasting school in the 80s, loved me some Bryan Adams, and, it was Heart, Journey, REO Speedwagon, all those kind of cool groups. But then I met and married a gal from Oklahoma, spent 20 years down there in Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton is from. And that's what got me hooked on country. And I knew from that point on I wanted to do country radio. And then you got your Garth Brooks, your Toby Keiths, your Vince Gills, all from Oklahoma. And that did it for me, and I've been doing country radio ever since.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like once you get into country music, it never really leaves you.
Yeah.
It definitely hooks you.
Well, and it tells the best stories, and that's why I love doing these interviews, and I call these interviews the stories behind the songs, because they're some of the best storytelling songs in country music. I believe they have the best storytelling songs. And
absolutely, yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And when you put it out on social media, it's your way of telling your story to the fans and doing it through music, and that's an awesome way to do it.
That is absolutely true. Yeah, I'm definitely so grateful for all social media and stuff like that, and being able to connect with people like you, the fact that we met through TikTok, and now I'm able to talk with you on your show. That's just so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a wonderful thing too, because I'm looking at stats all of the time. Because we're shooting for national syndication. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to be where Bobby Bones is at right now, and different ones like that. Syndicated on the radio nationally. We're playing right now in about 13 stations around the world and in 190 different countries. So we're doing our part to get the music out there. But I truly believe it's not about me. It's about you guys and the artists and all about the music. We're not about money and marketing here. We're about playing good music. And I was thrilled to be able to get 2 of yours, and hopefully we'll get some more pretty soon too from you, and absolutely love what you got going on. So the folks are going to love when I push play on your first song here in just a little bit. But now tell us, too, one thing that's really important, and this is a family-oriented radio station. How is the family support of mom and dad and any siblings that you might have for you wanting to do this country music thing?
Oh, my family has always been so crazily supportive of my career. And I truly appreciate it so much. I mean, getting, show offers when I was 8 and 9 and 10 in those ages. And, their joke would be that they were my chauffeur, just getting me from show to show and, getting me from lesson to lesson. So they've always been ridiculously supportive. And my sister as well. My sister's name is Annie. And she's 5 years younger than me, so, getting dragged to my shows and stuff and having to sit there waiting for my turn to go, she spent years doing that and still does that today. So I appreciate them all so much. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be where I am without them.
That is awesome. Well, and one of the reasons I asked that is because tonight is kind of a special night for the female artists, and especially the young females. I started off the show tonight with a new artist. Her name is Brooklyn Summers. She's 10 years old, and we started off with her song tonight. So that's neat. That's
awesome.
Her dad's right now in our live chat room, and to have that family support, and I've been doing this for 9 years, I've seen it time and time again. That mother and that father will promote that kid until they take their last breath if they believe they have the talent that they probably really do, or they wouldn't be on this radio station.
Yeah, that's true. It's amazing feeling to have that support and have the support system behind you. It makes you feel less crazy. The music business makes you feel a little crazy sometimes, but with their support, it's definitely easier.
Absolutely. And it's so cool to get feedback and help from those like your mom and dad to help you through different things, difficult things of maybe you're seeking that big record deal. And I talk about a lot of times maybe staying independent's the way to go, because that can put a lot of stress on a person. And that's really why Hunter Hayes, I believe, has stepped back for a few years now, is because, fame's not all it's cracked up to be. The money's nice and all that, but if you can just play in front of the fans and do what you love to do and get paid to do it, that's a great thing too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to, the fact that you love to do it and, you love making music and making other people happy. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'll tell you what, there's some great Canadian country music. In fact, they have their own award show, and the Canadian Country Music Awards. You probably know a gentleman by the name of Gord Bamford. You've, I'm sure, heard of him before.
I definitely have. He's an awesome guy.
He sure is. I'll be interviewing him next month for the second time, and I'm looking forward to it. And he's got some brand new music out. But, you know, there is so much talent up there where you're at. Tell us about the country music scene a little bit in Canada, and maybe a favorite venue of yours that you've either gotten to perform at or look forward to maybe going to one day.
Absolutely, yeah. The Canadian country music scene it's insane. It's so much fun. It's so interesting because you know, it's a big country. You know, we're all spread out all over. But then when the CCMAs come, the Canadian Country Music Awards, we're all together in like one hotel or one you know, one venue or a couple venues, and we all get to catch up that way and connect with each other. And you know, throughout the year, you know, there's Zoom and Skype and everything, and we all have each other's numbers, and we write with each other throughout the year and stuff like that. And it truly is like this little tight-knit community, like a country music family, really. And then it's like the CCMAs and other shows like that. It's like a family reunion. And each of like our provinces and stuff, we also have our own award shows there. So like the CMAOs, those are the Country Music Awards of Ontario. So everybody I know who's in country music from Ontario will get to meet up when the CMAOs roll around. And it's so much fun. And I can't wait for that stuff to get opened again. It's definitely going to be a really fun reunion.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a rough year, you know, and I've talked about it a little bit on the radio, but, you know, with what's going on or has gone on with COVID in the last year, and it's even, I think, taken a little more time for the Canadian country music to come back than it has here in Branson. I know there's still a lot of shows that are just now getting started back in Branson for the summer season, but you know, this town was almost shut down too due to it, and I know you guys are itching to get back out there in front of folks.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. It's been really tough. I mean, you know, you can do live streams and, you know, post videos and stuff, but that only does so much. You know, I can't wait to, you know, get back in front of a group of people and we can all connect that way. It's going to be really cool when we can all do that again.
Absolutely. Now, most of the artists on this program or that get on the radio here on Indie Country Radio, write their own material. Are you, is that true of you, and are you a big songwriter?
Absolutely, yeah. I believe you said one of the songs you had there is my song called No More Falling Down. I wrote that a couple of years ago for the Possible campaign here in Ontario and in Canada generally. But it's this campaign that helps support people all over with different sorts of addictions, like alcohol and drug abuse and things like that. And they kind of took that song as their campaign song for the 2017 year, I think. So that song is really special to me. And I've written lots of other songs I've been writing for years. So getting to be able to perform my own songs in front of people is such a cool experience, especially if, you know, you see people that know them and they're singing along with you. It's a great feeling.
That's awesome. And, you know, I talk about it all the time, you know, how cool it is to put this stuff together and a lot of hard work. This song is 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and the process that goes into putting this together takes a whole lot longer than that, isn't it?
That is exactly right. Yeah, it takes a long time. You know, you're singing that song for hours and hours trying to get just the greatest take that you can, and then you're stitching it all together and, you know, getting the best musicians to play on it, and even the writing process takes forever, you know, but, you know, it all works out in the end.
Yep. Now, what's your writing style consist of? Like, I ask this all the time, you know, do you have to have a hook or a title, or do you do a few lyrics and you know, think of the rest of that later, or do you have to finish it all at once, or kind of how do you do it, or is it all kind of different maybe?
Yeah, it kind of depends on the idea or the day for me, to be honest. I mean, if it's if I hear like a cool guitar lick, or I'm just sitting playing my guitar and I'm like, oh, that pattern sounds kind of cool, I could hear this as a song. Then I'll just play that over and over again until something pops into my head. Or, you know, it'll be something as random as, you know, I heard somebody say something cool when I was walking past them, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a song title. So I'll sit on that for a little bit and, you know, see if that goes anywhere. And I love co-writing as well because you get two different points of view, two different perspectives. So bringing your ideas to the table for other people to stitch their ideas to, and oh, maybe this will work. Oh, would this guitar part work? Like that kind of stuff. It's a really cool process, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, I haven't asked this before of an artist, and I just thought of something cool that, we got this cool little app that we found each other on called TikTok. Now, I'm not sure. I haven't went and looked at yours here recently in the last day or two because I work a full-time job when I'm not doing this fun gig that I've got going on. But do you feel like you have to put content out every week on TikTok and keep the fans up to date of what's going on, or kind of what is your thinking on TikTok? Like you got to put out weekly content or something like that, or you get your sister maybe to help you and think of ideas, or how do you kind of do that?
Yeah, TikTok is like nothing I've ever seen before. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's all very, very random, huh? I would say I don't put out weekly content. I put out as much as I can. When trends come around, or if I feel like I want to record a cover or show somebody an original song that I've been working on. So it's all pretty random, and I would say that's how my posting schedule is like. But maybe I should schedule myself a little bit more.
Well, hey, that's the way I'm thinking too, because somebody finally told me, hey, you need to put your face on there, but I'm a radio person, so I even joke about it, the face for radio thing. It's not like that really, but
No.
But we do have to put that content out there, and like you said, maybe schedule it, and I've got to do the same thing. I was just wondering because sometimes I kind of get a little lax on that, but what I like to do is I like to find a picture of you, and this is how I did it when I found you. I found your picture and a good picture of you, and then I put that on there, and then I put the station's logo, and then I attached it to one of your songs to give them a little 15-second tidbit of, hey, you can hear Abby Stewart on KICR Indie Country Radio, and here we are doing the interview, and that, I forget, 200, 300, 400 views, from people that have never probably listened to this radio station, and it's a win-win. It's a win-win for you to get them to listen to your music and the station at the same time, so it's a pretty cool deal.
It is a pretty cool deal. Yeah, TikTok is it's pretty cool because it just plops your videos onto random people's pages, and maybe they'll get hooked.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Well, your music did it to me. Like I said, in 15 or 60 seconds, I wanted to hear the rest of it. So the fans are
thank you.
The fans out here in our chat room want to hear the rest of it too. How about we play "No More Falling Down" and then we'll come back and talk a little bit, and then play your latest single too for you. Sound good?
That sounds awesome.
All right. This is Abby Stewart, KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It is called No More Falling Down.
I can't say I didn't try to pick up my pieces of the life I left behind when darkness was my only option. But too many choices were playing with my senses. They got me craving another drink just to fill the blank of the night before. Whoa, oh, no more falling down. Whoa, no more falling. Rather make my way to a new tomorrow, not a yesterday. Whoa, chunks I was looking for. But now all those choices won't be playing with my senses.
Her name is Abby Stewart. That is called No More Falling Down right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. That is a great song, getting lots of good instant feedback for you in our live chat room too.
Oh, well, thank you guys so much. I'm glad you liked it.
Absolutely. Now, being from Toronto, or Ontario rather, Canada, I got some artists from Toronto, Canada too. Tell me, like, what's it like growing up there? Because I know you guys have some brutal winters, and I blame it on Canadians when we get a cold front in Branson. I say it's a Canadian cold front. I probably should quit doing that.
I mean, like, you could probably blame us. We do have some pretty brutal winters.
Yes, you do.
Not gonna lie, this past winter wasn't too bad, which was kind of it was nice. I don't know. It was still cold. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as bad as some of the ones we've had.
Yeah.
And I actually live, in more of like the southern Ontario area, so it's not even half as bad as somewhere like Thunder Bay would get.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, and a young lady like yourself, and growing up there, and a lot of songs are written on life experiences, so you've probably got a lot of material up there in the area that you live to write music from too, huh?
Yeah, for sure. People like Terry Clark, she's inspired me. She has a song called Northern Girl,
Mm-hmm.
and all about being a Canadian girl from here. So songs like that, they inspire me, and I've definitely written songs that are very personal to me. There's definitely lots of material that you could write about up here in Canada. It's a beautiful place. I feel like sometimes I don't appreciate it enough.
Yeah, well, it's the same way here in the middle of the country. They call this the Ozarks and the Ozark Mountains, and there's so much beautiful scenery, and you got to come here in the fall if you do come, man, when the trees are at peak foliage, when they turn. It is so beautiful here, and you're right, a lot of times we take that for granted here too, but great place to vacation here in the middle of the country in Branson, Missouri. So, yeah, if you ever come this direction, hit me up, and we're Facebook friends and everything now, so I'd love to have you in studio. I've done very few in-studio interviews because of the way this works and the internet radio part of it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
great to put you through our system and blast you out to over 190 countries tonight in your music, man. It's phenomenal.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to get in the studio with you someday.
Yeah, that would be cool. I've done a select few of those, and I would select you. That would be awesome.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, where else, before we let you go, Abby, where else can we find you on social media? I know you're on that great little app TikTok, but and I pulled up your website. I'm looking at it right now, but I want you to tell the folks.
Yeah, absolutely. So my website, you can come find me like on all my social media is on there as well, is www.abbystewartmusic.com, and my YouTube is the Abby Stewart channel. And on most social medias, my username is AbbyStewart01. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, of course. I'd love for you to check out my music, as well as on streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. And I'd love for you to check it out.
Awesome. Fantastic. We will definitely be doing that. And I want to ask you, too, before we let you go, about the song we're getting ready to play, which is your latest single called Bless Your Heart. Did you write this one, and can you kind of give us the story behind it?
Absolutely. I didn't write this one. I heard this one in summer of 2019, and I recorded it January 2020. And then, because of COVID and stuff, all our kind of release plans got pushed back. So I finally got to release it in February. But it was written by Jeff Dalziel, who is CCMA Producer of the Year 2018 and 2019, as well as Karen Kazowski and Ali, who is a Canadian artist here. And Karen actually just performed at the Grammys this past year, which was really cool to see her on TV. So to have all those people behind me and have written the lyrics of this song, it's very special to me, and it's definitely one of my favorites that I have so far. It's very sarcastic, very edgy, and if you're interested in checking out the music video, we had a lot of fun filming that. It's up on my YouTube, so go check it out.
That is awesome, and yeah, we'll definitely be doing that as well. I love the videos to the songs because that even gives you more of an idea of the story behind the song, and I love how you guys do that. But there's one thing now that I want to ask you, since you didn't write this song, and you mentioned you were in a lot of talent competitions growing up. We just had a talent competition that wrapped up last Tuesday here in the United States. Maybe you watch it, I'm not sure, but it's called The Voice. It's on NBC. Blake Shelton won it again. I think that's probably his 6th or 7th time. I've lost track. He's won so many of those as a coach. But now they have to, you have to cover somebody else's music when you're doing The Voice, and they're looking for those talents. So tell me what it's like to put your heart and your soul and your feeling, because that's what they're looking for, into somebody else's word in a song that you didn't write.
That's a good question. I don't like covering songs that I don't feel a connection to, because then I feel it's kind of disingenuous. So I definitely, pick and choose very carefully. I love Carrie Underwood stuff, Before He Cheats, Good Girl. Those are some of the covers that I do. And I also do, lots of classic rock stuff, Bryan Adams and REO Speedwagon and stuff like that. So I feel like going through the lyrics of songs when you're covering songs is super important, because, if you don't connect with them, then there's no point in bearing your soul through singing singing them, if you know what I mean. So it's definitely very fun, but you got to know the story of the song before you actually perform it, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is awesome, an awesome answer, because I get a lot of that where every once in a while there'll be a song or two that was pitched to you, or maybe you wrote one that you pitched to other artists too, and to be able to put your words and emotion, or your feeling and emotion, into somebody else's words, that is awesome. And your song "Bless Your Heart's" a hit too. They're gonna love it. So. Absolutely great, Abby Stewart. We appreciate the interview tonight. Come back anytime. We'll do this. I've interviewed some artists 4 or 5 times, so come back when you got something new you want to promote. We'll definitely do this again.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And go check Abby Stewart out on social media. Follow her, like her stuff, and I'm going to go watch Bless Your Heart video after the show's over tonight, too, and I'll give you a subscription on your YouTube channel. How's that sound?
That would be awesome. Thank you so much, Tim.
You bet. We'll do that for you, and we'll encourage everybody else to do it, too. No problem there. Bless Your Heart by Abby Stewart on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on a finally podcast.
Looking for your things there in the yard, but you won't find that old guitar. Might have sold it with that diamond ring. Took this girl on a shopping spree. Oh, what were you thinking? I guess I finally read the writing on the wall. Thank you, baby, for taking your time. Thank you, baby, for taking your space. I hope you're happy there with what's her face. It's so much better now that we're apart. Baby, bless your heart. Baby, bless your heart. Still remember how you used to say you'd never let me get away. Silly me, I tried to play along. Honey, you never proved me wrong. Oh, what was I thinking? You can trust me, I ain't missing you at all. Thank you, baby, for taking your time. Thank you, baby, for taking your space. I hope you're happy there with flame. Thank you, baby, for taking your time. Thank you, baby, for taking your space. I hope you're happy there with what's her face. It's so much better now that we're apart. Thank you, baby, for taking your time. Thank you, baby, for taking your space. I hope you're happy there with what's her face. It's so much better now that we're apart. Baby, bless your heart. Baby, bless your heart. Baby, bless your heart.
This hour of Today's Country with Tim Kelly is sponsored by OutHouseTickets.com, helping save the small venues. Small event venues have been entirely shut down due to COVID-19. Countless people have lost 100% of their income overnight. It's not only the performers and producers that are affected, thousands of jobs rely on the small venues to survive. Why not donate a few dollars today to help save the small venues and keep live music alive? Visit OutHouseTickets.com to donate today and save the small venue.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I know every girl from my hometown, where they live and who's their mama. Dirty little secrets that are sure to raise some hell-raising drama. All the pretty girls got a touch of the wild side, so sit back and enjoy the ride. I could keep it all to myself, but some things are too good to hide. Amy's a freaky preacher's daughter. Sarah can't handle her booze. Becky smokes Salem lights on the back roads every day after school. Rosie chews stolen last week, stole a six-pack of ice cold brew. I don't know much, but I know everything that goes down with the girls from my hometown. You know, around here everybody knows everybody, and everything gets around. You'll hear it through the grapevine, drinking on some cheap wine, throwing it down. There's a party going on tonight at the river. Everybody's gonna show out. Come Monday morning, the rumor mill's turning. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Kelly disappeared with a boy by the water. Brittany Dunlap fell in. Molly's on a stranger's lap right now. Nobody tell her, man. Kayla can't find her mama, but the windows are foggy in her black sedan. I don't know much, but I know everything that goes down with the girls from my hometown. I don't know much, but I know everything that goes down. I don't know much, but I know everything that goes down. Allie pawned the ring her boyfriend bought her. Jenny's got 3 tattoos. Hannah wrecked her car into the town bar and made the front page news. Sadie ain't much of a lady, a little firecracker with a real short fuse. I don't know much, but I know everything that goes down with the girls from my hometown. Yeah. Oh, the girls from my hometown.
That is a brand new single from Gabe Walsh. He is from the state of Kansas, basically next door, right here. I am in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. He's from Kansas, and he will be performing live at the KICR Country Stampede June the 24th through the 26th in Topeka, Kansas. Go to countrystampede.com and check out my good buddy, Mr. Gabe Walsh, and get his brand new single, Girls from My Hometown. Welcome to the second hour of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing the best in new country music. I just had a great radio interview with one Miss Abby Stewart from Ontario, Canada. She is fantastic. Go check her out, buy her music as well. Make her weekend a whole lot better, ladies and gentlemen. And follow her on social media like that little app called TikTok. You can follow me over there as well at Tim Kelly on Air. Also on Twitter, Instagram, all of that at Tim Kelly on Air. Well, we are on the air right now. Let's get back into the second hour of some great country music. They are calling this next artist maybe the next George Strait. How about that? I believe they might be correct. He will be performing in Springfield, Missouri, live on June the 4th at the Midnight Rodeo. He is one Mr. Randall King. This is called Hey Moon on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hey moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you say that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us? Has she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again? Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon,
shake a mouse at on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm not the devil you think that I am. Ain't no excuse, but I'm just a man. I slipped and I fell, it got out of hand. But I'm not the devil you think that I am. There wasn't no gun held to my head. I got caught up believing in lies that were said, and in a moment of weakness I stumbled slipped and I fell and got out of hand. And I'm not the devil you think that I am. There's 10,000 reasons for you not to stay, and no one would blame you if you want it that way. It might take some time, but I'll show you that I'm worth the wait. I'm not the devil you think that I am. It ain't no excuse, but I'm just a man. I slipped and I fell and got out of hand. I'm not the devil you think that I am. And I'll spend forever, do all that I can to prove I'm not the devil you think that I am. I'm not the devil.
More great country music from the state of Texas. His name is Cody Jinks, and I'm not the devil. Rob Charles, my good buddy from Little Rock, Arkansas, requested that one. I love it. And he is also the co-host for our Classic Country Show. You can hear it every Thursday and Friday right here on KICR Indie Country Radio at 3 p.m. Central Time. The best in classic country music. Well, this next artist has some great music that has now gone classic. One of them is entitled There Ain't No Arizona, which is kind of weird because I've been there before. But her name is Jamie O'Neill. She's got a brand new single out called Wreck Me. It is on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on a Finally Friday.
It's never tasted quite like this, burning down with every sip, innocence and inhibitions lost, crashing through my paper walls, taking over, take it all, oh to hell with consequence or cost. Oh, I'm already gone, so go ahead and wreck me now. Tear me to pieces, wear me down, throw my defenses to the ground, keep stealing my sleep, go on and make my heart a mess. I think you might be the death of me, but honestly, baby, it's so sweet. Oh, wreck me. You've tangled up and twisted me like these early morning sheets. No resemblance to the girl I was. Oh, and I can't get enough. So go ahead and wreck me now. Tear me to pieces, wear me down, throw my defenses to the ground, keep stealing my sleep, go on and make my heart defenses to the ground. So go ahead and wreck me now, tear me to pieces, wear me down, throw my defenses to the ground. Keep stealing my sleep, go on and make my heart a mess. I think you might be the death of me, but honestly, baby, it's so sweet. Oh, wreck me. Wreck me.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand, doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. They'll be yellow when you're coming from the bar across town. That lipstick red we don't talk about. I'm waiting on a bouquet that comes without. One for every white lie that's left your lips. There's one for every broken promise I forgive. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. I don't know why you and I can't start over when the flowers die. All I need is for you to see they don't mean nothing to me. When there's one for that ring burning on your hand, and one for every wilted second chance. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we don't show it, so we just call them roses. Roses. Yeah, we'll just call them
Man, I had a great radio interview with that talented young lady I found on that great app called TikTok. Her name is May Estes. M-A-E is her first name. May Estes. That is called Roses. Go check her out, ladies and gentlemen. She is fantastic. Next up, our good friend from Midland, Texas, Mr. Phil Sanders. This is called Over a Beer on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide in 190 countries and counting. I can't count that high. Oh, my goodness.
I know right now that I'm the last guy that you want to talk to, but you never would have took my call, girl, if you did. sit back, 'cause I wanna make a couple things clear. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over, over a beer. Right from the heart and saying, girl, I'm sorry for the way I hurt you. But I know there ain't nothing you and me can't work through. Girl, you're every good thing I've got, and I hope I ain't crowding your space. I just wanted you to know the beer's good and cold at my place. Come on over, let's start over, over a beer. Yeah, I've got a six-pack, you can just sit back, 'cause I wanna make a couple things clear. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over, over a beer. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over, over a beer. Baby, come on over, let's start over, over a beer. Baby, let's start over, over a beer.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It took me by surprise when I saw you standing there, close enough to touch, breathing the same air. You asked me how I'd been. I guess that's when I smiled and said just fine. Oh, but baby, how was that? What I really meant to say is I'm dying here inside, and I miss you more each day. There's not a night I haven't cried, and baby, here's the truth, I'm still in love with you. Yeah, that's what I really meant to say. And as you walked away, the echo of my words cut just like a knife, cut so deep it hurt. I held back the tears, held on to my pride and watched you go. I wonder if you'll ever know what I really meant to say is I'm dying here inside, and I miss you more each day. There's
That's what I really meant to say. That's what I really meant to say.
Love that song. How about the female artist in the world of country music? And we love them too. That is Cindy Thompson and What I Really Meant to Say. Well, who out there besides me is getting that Friday feeling? Well, I've got a song for that. His name is Blaine Howard. Grew up in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. This is called Friday Feeling on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best, getting you ready for Memorial Day weekend.
Baby, got a bad case of the Mondays. The weekend's gone and I can't wait for it to start again. I need to fast forward through this working week. A little letting loose and a lot of you and me. I gotta get to you, 'cause you give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling. The smile on your face, everything you do, girl, is washing away the rest of my week. Knowing that you're mine is the only reason that I need to have a good time. Feeling right all night, the weekend's far from Monday. When I'm with you, I ain't gotta wait. 'Cause you give me that Friday feeling. You give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling all week long. Baby, running with you is like freedom. Wide open there, I can see it. When you come around, I know a far off place where we can go all night with a little moonlight glow. Yeah, you take me there, 'cause you give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling. The smile on your face, everything you do, girl, is washing away the rest of my week. Knowing that you're mine is the only reason that I need to have a good time. Feeling right all night, the weekend's far from Monday. When I'm with you, I ain't gotta wait. 'Cause you give me that Friday feeling. You give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling all week long. That Friday feeling, give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling. The smile on your face, everything you do, girl, is washing away the rest of my week. Knowing that you're mine is the only reason that I need to have a good time. Feeling right all night, the weekend's far from Monday. When I'm with you, I ain't gotta wait. 'Cause you give me that Friday feeling. You give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling. You give me that Friday feeling. Give me that Friday feeling, girl, give me that Friday feeling all week long.
New country sounds like this.
Talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Jesus, and always down to hear some Jones. blue truck makes her 1-ton, 2-tone. He loves midnight bareback ride, a little closer to the stars. It's like she stole those directions to heaven right out of my heart. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her boots. She's earned every buck and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out a crazy dream. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. No, she don't let those miles come between what's real. It might be hard to say it, but I know exactly just how she feels. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her boots. She's earned every buck and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out a crazy dream. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Her daddy said, son, if you think you're the one, you can have her hand, just understand. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her roots. She's earned every buck and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out her crazy dreams. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Getting closer now, still learning how to love one like me.
We are 90 minutes into the show, only halfway done, and I already had to bring the doctor in the house. That's right, his name is Doc West from Houston, Texas, and a great tune we have loved for some time, That Girl's a Cowboy. Well, this next girl is awesome. Found her on that great little app called TikTok as well. Her name is Sydney Mack. This is called Pretty Boy on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
Pretty good at leaving and pretty good at coming back. I'm pretty good at crying, I'm pretty used to that. You're pretty easy on the eye, pretty hard on the heart. Until you heard me say goodbye, you thought you were pretty smart. Hey pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you. My heart didn't have a choice, and you thought you had me wrapped around your finger. Bet you thought I'd always be here. I know it hurts like hell, but sometimes love ain't pretty, boy. There's no use in trying to use those pretty words, 'cause I know you're lying. Nothing I ain't already heard. Save your pretty promises, save your pretty breath. tonight you're gonna end up in a pretty lonely bed. Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you. Like my heart didn't have a choice. And you thought you had me wrapped around your finger, that you thought I'd always be here. I know it hurts like hell, but sometimes love ain't pretty, boy. Love ain't pretty, boy. So go on and find some pretty face that thinks you're pretty cool, 'cause I think it's pretty safe to say I ain't your pretty fool. Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you. Like my heart didn't have a choice. Oh, and you thought you had me wrapped around your finger, that you thought I'd always be here. I know it hurts like hell, but sometimes love ain't pretty, boy. Love ain't pretty, boy.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Sometimes when I'm alone, I get deep in thought. I think about the hard times, all the battles that I fought. But when I think about the good times, back when I was young, was really then I realized it was where it all begun. I would listen to the outbreak every Saturday night, soaking in the music. Sounded oh so right. They would sing the song so pretty, and every word would rhyme. Every note was perfect, each and every time. I fell in love with music, and I know it's true. Fell in love with music, but didn't have a clue. Falling in love with music was something you could bear. Falling out of love with music, something I ain't seen yet. As a boy, I listened to Waylon, Haggard, Jones, and Street. Couldn't get enough of Kershaw, Rabbit, Cash, and Black. Sounds of great music was something I never lacked. Listen to the legends, will always take you back. I fell in love with music, and I know it's true. Fell in love with music, but didn't have a clue. Falling in love with music was something you could bear. Falling out of love with music, something I ain't seen yet.
Michael Wayne Dill. That is called Fell in Love with Music, written by our good friend Rob Charles, who is live in our chat room from Little Rock, Arkansas. Multi-talented Rob Charles, songwriter and radio show host of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly and Rob Charles. Classic country music every Thursday and Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time right here on this radio station. Well, I got something brand new that you got to hear right here on this radio station. We're going to debut a brand new artist by the name of Adam Sanders. This is called Daddy, Jesus, and Earnhardt on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
Stick a number 3 sticker on anything and stick on. Spend Sunday mornings pine pew, just getting our praying on. Looking up to somebody who could never do nothing wrong. Yeah, he was always looking after us. Just some good old boys, real as they could be. It's everything that made me. Talladega all the way to Daytona, yeah, that old King James we were raised up on. Our heroes gave us more than our last names. When you're from where we're from, they mean everything. That race, praying made us who we are. Daddy, Jesus, and Earnhardt. One was a checkered flag intimidator. One was a give it all country boy savior. One turned that house into a home on an acre. Taught me all about life and everything in between. From Talladega all the way to Daytona, yeah, that old King James we were raised up on. Our heroes gave us more than our last names. When you're from where we're from, they mean everything. That race, praying made us who we are. Daddy, Jesus, and Earnhardt. Yeah, the older I get, the more I get why heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500.
Talladega all the way to Daytona, yeah, that old King James we were raised up on. Our heroes gave us more than our last names. When you're from where we're from, they mean everything. That race, praying made us who we are. Daddy, Jesus, and Earnhardt. Yeah, it was Daddy, Jesus, and Earnhardt.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I park my heart in a tollway zone. When things get hard, I just wanna get stoned with nobody around to watch me drown. If I'm gonna fall apart, I don't need a crowd. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here's just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in a hurry to finish this bottle of wine.
this bottle of wine. Yeah, I know you're gonna probably call Mom, but if you do, let her know I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home. No, I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home.
Her name is Tara Thompson, and that is called My Dogs Are Home, and that is a great video to that song as well. Check her out on YouTube, Miss Tara Thompson. How about the new women of country music? Aren't they fantastic? You're going to love this next one. She performed it live a few weeks ago at the Grand Ole Opry at the Ryman Auditorium in that circle where all the artists, male and female alike, want to be. Her name is Brandy Clark. This is her latest single called Remember Me Beautiful on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I thought that a woman would live forever. I guess I grew up, but I swear she never grew old. Sometimes I put on a favorite sweater when I'm all alone and the world feels cold. She'd say you should have known me when I was 20, when life was a long road ahead with no end. I was a fast car riding pretty, but I had a ball and I'd do it all again. Remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what it was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. I don't think I ever heard her talk about dying. She was just too busy living every day. When I want to call her up and I can't stop crying. If heaven had a phone, I'm sure she'd say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. I told her she could go if she was ready, and I promised her that we'd all be okay. She needed me, so I was strong and steady. I leaned in close and I hope she heard me say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
We could try to keep it a secret, but I don't want to. Why would I want to hide that I got a girl like you? We ain't gonna make it up on a billboard, but if I could, I'd put you on one. Won't be in a magazine, but baby, you and me, we could be the talk of this town. We could be that rumor going around. We can make my ex go crazy when she sees your car in my house. You can kiss me at every red light, and girl, I can take you home at closing time. We ain't gotta keep it down. We could be the talk of this town. What you say would grab their attention. No, it wouldn't take much. Little place like this is just waiting for something new to come up. I ain't gonna hear about it on TV. Don't mean it ain't something to see. Nobody's rolling out a red carpet, but baby, you and me, we could be the talk of this town. We could be that rumor going around. We can make my ex go crazy when she sees your car in my house. You can kiss me at every red light, and girl, I can take you home at closing time. We ain't gotta keep it down. We could be the talk of this town. Yeah, we could be. Let them know if they don't know, 'cause they're gonna find out. And I know they're gonna love us like I'm loving you now. We could be the talk of this town. Yeah, we could be the talk of this town. We could be the talk of this town. We could be that rumor going around. We can make my ex go crazy when she sees your car in my house. You can kiss me at every red light, and girl, I can take you home at closing time. We ain't gotta keep it down. We could be the talk of this town. Yeah, we ain't gotta keep it down. We could be the talk of this town. Yeah, we can be. We could be the talk of this town.
I think we could if we keep playing music like that. His name is Brian Fuller. He is making his radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio. That is called Talk of This Town. Well, we're getting ready to kick off hour number 3 with the best in new country music, so stick around. If you're just now getting tuned in, thank you for joining the show. If you want to direct somebody to how to find us live, we are live right now on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You'll see a little chat bubble bouncing around there. You can come in and say hello to yours truly and even chat with us, all of us, and request your favorite country music, your new indie country music. If you know the artists that we play on this radio station, some of you are the artists that we play on this radio station, come in and say hello. That'll get you an instant play on this program. Mr. Cooper Allen is up next. Great artist I found on that little app called TikTok. This is called Tough Ones on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Love ain't supposed to be a walk in the park. If it was, we'd all have it. It's more like a blindfold reaching the dark, and you're lucky if you can grab it. Now your hands in mine, I'm gonna keep you close. No matter what curves the road's gonna throw, we won't let go. 'Cause we both know we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones.
be some days that'll give us all we can take. But we won't back down, we'll make it through somehow if we lean on love and faith. We're never gonna break, we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones. We found each other by the grace of God, so we better give it all the give we got. We're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The trouble with leaving is somebody stays, and the problem with goodbye is it only goes one way. And I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be together for one night in Tulsa, for one night in Tulsa. Well, the thing about lonely is there's too much time to think. Like me lying here knowing if it was all up to me, I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be for one night in Tulsa, for one night in Tulsa. Well, I'm running on empty like never before, and I miss Oklahoma, but I miss you more. And I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be together for one night in Tulsa, for one night in Tulsa. Just one night in Tulsa. just one night in Tulsa.
Her name is Kylie Frey. That is called One Night in Tulsa. Welcome to the third hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. Once again, we are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by indie artists. They are fantastic, aren't they? Better than FM radio. We have an FM radio station. It's not for money, it's for music, ladies and gentlemen. We got plenty of that, and you'll see that in the third hour as well. From season number 4 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake all the way, this next artist is Holly Tucker. I stole her from Mr. Blake Shelton when I pushed play right here, like I'm getting ready to do right now. This is called Dallas on Your Boots from Holly Tucker on KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a finally Friday.
Well, I met you just across the county line, where forever fields go out to meet the sky, with a sad song spinning in the background, like the one that's playing here right now. And win or lose, I was gonna make you mine, but nothing's changed. There's no escape from knowing you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Sometimes I can see you miles away, and everything you're thinking is written on your face. You're still holding on to what you left behind. Until you let it go, you're always gonna find that you can't love me like you want to, and I don't want just part of you. But you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. We've been on and off together about a year, never past the fact that someone else is always here. 'Cause you still got a little Dallas on your boots, still got a little heavy on your heart, still holding on to things that you don't want to lose, baby. You still got a little lonely in your eyes, like you never really ever said goodbye. Yeah, I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Little Dallas on your boots.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I grew out of a few pair by the time I turned 16. Finally found some good ones that fell right on my feet. My steps, they were so certain and sure of everything. I wish they were the way they used to be. Been scuffed up on the pavement and tore up in the mud, caught up kicking through the pain of trying to find out who I was. Started walking my own way, and Jesus, that's where I lost you. Wearing out the soul in these boots. turned into broken down. And this road I've been traveling gets rougher every mile. And I don't know if I'm too far gone to turn back now. Been scuffed up on the pavement and tore up in the mud. Caught up kicking through the pain of trying to find out who I was. Started walking my own way, and Jesus, that's where I lost you. Wearing out the soul in these boots. Yeah, the leather's still the same, but the man inside has changed. I was lost until I found amazing grace. Been scuffed up on the pavement and tore up in the mud. Caught up kicking through the pain of trying to find out who I was. Couldn't keep walking my own way, and Jesus, that's where I found you. Wearing out the soul in these boots.
That is brand new to KICR Indie Country Radio. The artist is not, though. I found him on TikTok and been playing some of his other music. His name is Todd Cameron. That is called Soul in These Boots. I love that one. Well, I had the pleasure of interviewing this next artist a few months ago. She was talking about this next song. It is a simple title. It is simply called Home. Her home, though, that she was talking about is Springfield, Missouri, just north of where I'm broadcasting live in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. Her name is Jessie Ritter. This is called Home on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You can't find it on a map. Way back in the woods, it's everything I knew when I was just a girl. A bedroom with no door, and my own house in the trees. Everywhere I was, you were there with me. And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here. A whisper says you love me, carried on the air when I come home. 20 years can change a lot. A new place built next door, but that tree house in the back, it still has my name on the wall. And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here. A whisper says
country sounds like this.
Girl, let me take a little time to unwind and wrap you up in love.
And this.
Come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah.
And this. You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
The sun rises and time again, and just to remind us to take it in, 'cause time moves like a runaway, like Jesse James is stealing it away. And then before you know, another year come and gone. Oh man, that's life moving on. The blink of an eye, it's waving by. Oh man, that's time's flying by and disappears before you know. You're saying cheers to another year. So raise your glass to time gone and raise it again, and let's bring it on to the time we got left. Let's make the most of it, 'cause another year come and gone. Oh man, that's life moving on. The blink of an eye, it's waving by. Oh man, that's time's flying by and disappears before you know. You're saying cheers to another year. To another year. Front porch rocking chair, the smell of coffee in the air, and my grandpa told me this, that 50 years it comes and goes. Oh man, that's life. So now you know. The blink of an eye, it's waving by. Oh man, that's time just flying by and disappears before you know. You're saying cheers to another year.
Making his radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio, his name is Connor Jameson. That is called Another Year. Absolutely love that one. Well, how's the music in the third hour? Pretty darn good, isn't it? You can see why we call it New Country's Best, and you can follow us over there on Twitter as well. Up next, my good friend Tyler Braden. This is called Love is a Dead End Road on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Thought it was finding someone that was just like me, wanting college football up on the big screen every Saturday all through fall. But no, love is a dead end road. Thought it meant she'd pick a guitar, shoot pool with the boys in a smoky old bar room and dove back without a second thought. But love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather around to see little bare feet take the very first step. Talk about it over and over again, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. We got her hand on the hold. Love is a dead-end road. Thought I had it all planned out, who she'd be, where we'd be now, on a right or wrong turn. As it turns out, this old boy found that love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to see her high school love take my little girl's hand. White dress, wedding bells, and daddy's last dance, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. We got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to tell daddy goodbye just one more time. Tina said for one hell of a life, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. Oh, you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. We got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road. Love is a dead-end road.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country. New country.
She's your Sunday morning, and I'm your Friday night. She's your top shelf, treat yourself, and I'm a cold Miller Lite. She's a pretty sundress, I'm an old ripped pair of jeans. She's a shiny new sports car, and I'm a 69 Shelby GT. But I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be a good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be a good time girl. She's a vase of flowers, and I'm a rose tattoo. She's a light shade of yellow, and I'm a darker shade of blue. She's a fairy tale on paper, a sure bet you could never lose. But you ain't fooling me, boy, 'cause when you're holding me, your heart tells the truth. But I don't wanna be a just another midnight kiss. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world. No, no, I'll never be your diamonds and pearls. But I don't wanna be your good time girl. No, I don't wanna be your good time girl.
She went viral with that song on that great app TikTok a few weeks ago, and we've been playing it ever since. Absolutely. And I'll keep playing it, and I'm going to try to get an interview with that young lady. She is performing live all over the place, including that great app called TikTok. That is Taylor Austin Dye and her smash hit called Good Time Girl. We're having a good time, aren't we? And we've got a lot of folks lined up in our chat room. I'll tell you what, you got to line up in there because it's pretty crowded. So come in and say hello to us. We're still live on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, playing the best in new country music, like this one from Darren Morris and the Darren Morris Band from Gilmer, Texas. This is called I Will. KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a finally Friday.
Baby, why you all alone, sipping on that lonely drink, staring at your telephone, waiting on his call? Looks like you could use a laugh to fire up that pretty smile. I can go and tip the band to play your song. I don't pretend to know him in the end. All I'm saying is if he don't wanna bring you flowers, and if he won't lay around for hours on a Sunday when you wanna just chill, baby, I will, baby, I will. And if he can't hurry up and take you out to slow dance, I hope you know I want him. Girl, if he ain't gonna love you with a love that's real, baby, I will. We could slip into a corner booth, get out of this rowdy crowd. I wanna hear your pretty voice. Tell me all about your hometown and your mama, your friends and all their drama. You've got my attention, you don't need him. Cause if he don't wanna bring you flowers, and if he won't lay around for hours on a Sunday when you wanna just chill, baby, I will, baby, I will. And if he can't hurry up and take you out to slow dance, I hope you know I want him. Girl, if he ain't gonna love you with a love that's real, yeah, baby, I will.
If he don't play that song, I'm gonna spit some chaw in his eye. Get her done.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Sorry ladies, Mr. Perfect's taking off the market. Cupid hit a bullseye and I was a target. Who'd have thought I had the golden ticket in my pocket? My heart is ticking, ticking faster than a clock could clock it. Shooting like a rocket, even NASA couldn't stop it. Sorry ladies, Mr. Perfect's taking off the market. I hit the jackpot, I'm talking top notch. And he kisses me anytime that I want. I fell in love when he fell in love, 'cause he treats me like $1 million. Yeah, I'm a winner of a long shot. I hit the jackpot, the friggin' jackpot. High rolling, handle pulling, hitting triple cherries. Sweeter than the sweetest double scoop of Ben & Jerry's. Cashing in my chips, you don't have to double dare me. Racing to the chapel, Elvis gonna get us married. Better than the treasure island treasure that was buried. A high rolling, handle pulling, hitting triple cherries. I hit the jackpot, I'm talking top notch. And he kisses me anytime that I want. I fell in love when he fell in love, 'cause he treats me like $1 million. Yeah, I'm a winner of a long shot. I hit the jackpot, the friggin' jackpot. Woo! Kisses me anytime that I want. I fell in love when he fell in love, 'cause he treats me like $1 million. Yeah, I'm a winner of a long shot. I hit the jackpot, I'm talking top notch. And he kisses me anytime that I want. I fell in love when he fell in love, 'cause he treats me like $1 million. Yeah, I'm a winner of a long shot. I hit the jackpot, the friggin' jackpot. Yeah, I'm a winner of a long shot. I hit the jackpot, the friggin' jackpot, the jackpot.
If you want to hear the best in new country music, you hit the jackpot, ladies and gentlemen, when you found this radio station, or even better, when somebody told you about it. That's a true friend right there. Written by Kelsey Ballerini for Arlene Quinn. That is called Jackpot. She is our good friend from Canada. Love Miss Arlene Quinn and her music. Love this next gentleman's music as well. A former American Idol contestant. He is Tyler Booth. This is called Long Comes a Girl on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
You see the bopper dropping while you're popping the top on a cold beer, and you bust through the mud in your old truck in low gear. It's shotguns, bird dogs, buddies, and 12-ounce curls. Along comes a girl. You're spitting and swearing in the jeans you've been wearing for 2 weeks. Paycheck weekend, hardcore drinking and no sleep. Playing by the rules you made in a country boy's world. Along comes a girl. You're losing track of time on a front porch swing, writing love songs in your 6-string. And she ain't lighting up your phone, you just let it rain. She got you falling like a star from the bluegrass sky, tripping on a kiss on a Friday night, hiding in the clouds with her on a midnight high. Along comes a girl.
like this.
Sweep you off your feet, so take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for.
And this.
Cranking up crazy, crank it up now. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom.
And this.
At the barber shop, oh, oh. At the barber shop, oh, oh.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Every single part. No, it never got old and it would get me every time. I played it for you. You said you liked it too. Then it was ours and I swore it was written for you and I. Then you had the nerve to end things while it was playing on the radio one night. Oh, wow. You ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. It happened so fast, and you barely looked back as I watched you walk out the door about the second verse. And it just kept on playing like it was laughing at me sitting there alone. Oh, oh, you ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. You ruined my favorite song. My favorite song. Ooh, you ruined my favorite song. Now every time that it comes on, all I can think about is how everything we had is gone. I used to want to sing along, but now the melody sounds all wrong. Yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, yeah, you broke my heart, but the worst part of all, you ruined my favorite song. Oh, you ruined my favorite song.
That is the latest single from Melissa Trahan. I had a great radio interview with her last night, as a matter of fact. If you want to hear 3 from Melissa Trahan, go back to the recorded show from last night on a Triple Play Thursday. She is awesome. Her latest single right there is called My Favorite Song. Might be one of my new favorite songs as well. No, it is. It is great. Making her radio debut right now on KICR Indie Country Radio, her name is Kristen Tuff Scott. This is called Grandpa on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It was 1922, and he was born in the middle of June. Back when a little was more than Moses. I used to ask him, Grandpa, tell me about back then. Was it really uphill both ways, or were you just playing again? Tell me about the cotton and the things you used to do. Just tell me, Grandpa, I wanna hear it from you. Well, it was 1942 when he left for World War II. He did what he could and he came home. And then in 1946 he got married and he had some kids. He said he remembered it like yesterday. Grandpa, tell me about the way it was back then. Was it really uphill both ways, or were you just playing a game? Tell me about the Navy and about World War II. Just tell me, Grandpa, I wanna hear it from you. Well, it was 1948 and he worked hard so they all ate. He was just watching his children in his cotton grow, yeah. Then in 1988 I was born that summer late, but he still never ran out of things to do. He taught me about tying Navy knots, building things, working hard. I remember it like it was yesterday. Grandpa, tell me about the way it was back then. Was it really uphill both ways, or were you just playing a game? Tell me about heaven, about those pearly gates. Just tell me, Grandpa, 'cause I can't wait.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Don't you dare try and reappear after you already got me standing here. I can't believe you'd come in me looking for a little bit of sympathy, like I wasn't the one you left all alone crying, looking like a hot mess. Don't show your face round here anymore, honey. This is something you better get through your head, 'cause I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me to a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. What the hell are you thinking coming round to visit? Completely uninvited, messing with my brain again. You couldn't give me the satisfaction of forgetting your existence showed up when I thought I'd finally found the end. Don't be coming over looking for a conversation, dropping little hints that you want me back again, 'cause I'm so sick and tired of the little lies that tell me so. Here is all I'm saying, baby, better listen in, 'cause I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights. And I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight.
giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough. You turn me to a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. Oh, out in the moonlight. Oh, I'm giving you, 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 oh, I'm giving you, I'm giving you, oh.
That is Cameron Marlowe, and it is called Giving You Up. This next artist charted 9 #1 singles with her old record label Curb Records. Now she has her own independent record label, and it is called Dreambound Records. Love on a Maybe is one of the cuts from her album Me. It is Jody Messina on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
You say, don't be mad at you, but what am I supposed to do? I can't keep wasting space in my heart. You get close and then you push away. Your car is back in my driveway. You know what to say. I hope you stay. Can't come back around, can't come back around. Getting my hopes up just to tear 'em down. I don't need you for a minute. Don't stand there telling me you're in it, 'cause I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love. No, I can't give my love on a maybe. You know every part of me, reach in to the heart of me. You made me believe I'm on top of the world. Get close, come sit close to me, so that you can see the view from up here is undeniable. Can't come back around, can't come back around. Getting my hopes up just to tear 'em down. I don't need you for a minute. Don't stand there telling me you're in it, 'cause I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love. No, I can't give my love on a maybe. We could be I don't need you for a minute. Don't stand there telling me you're in it. No, I need you to show me you won't leave me hanging. No, I can't give my love. No, I can't give my love on a maybe. I can't give my love. No, I can't give my love on a maybe. No, the love on a maybe.
Listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Got her pointed in the right direction. I got both hands on the wheel. Stacks are blowing black. I ain't looking back. Pedal down, son. I'm
see that smile. Can't wait to get both arms around her. Lord, it's been a long, long while. So highway, highway, take me home to her. All this picking, trying to make a living, always got me on the run. So highway, highway, take me home to her. I've done a little living, but a lot more missing you, baby. I'm coming undone. Texas sign says 205, sweet mama, I'm almost there. I'm gonna stop just east of Cowtown and pick some wildflowers for your hair. So highway, highway, take me home to her. All this picking, trying to make a living's always got me on the run. So highway, highway, take me home to her. I've done a little living, but a lot more missing you, baby. I'm coming undone. Oh, come undone. I've got the Detroit rolling. I'm gonna take it till the blacktop ends. Highway, highway, take me home to her. All this picking, trying to make a living's always got me on the run. So highway, highway, take me home to her. I've done a little living, but a lot more missing you, baby. I'm coming undone. I did a lot more living, but a lot more missing you, baby. I'm coming undone.
Oh, yeah, what a way to end the program right there with Josh Ward, our good friend from Montgomery, Texas, and a great tune called Highway. Well, you guys, it has been a fantastic show tonight. I have had a great time entertaining you guys, and I appreciate all the support and everybody tuned in and listening to the program. Hope you had just as good a time as I did tonight on a Finally Friday and getting you ready for Memorial Day weekend. I want to thank Abby Stewart for joining me on the program tonight. Join me next week when I'll have Savannah Ray and Haley Kearns, a couple of more great female artists on the program. We'll kick it all off with Classic Country next Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time for Triple Play Thursday, and my good buddy Rob Charles will join me on that program as well. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see ya on the radio. You guys have a great night, great weekend, and a safe, happy Memorial Day. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toe.
and roll. So turn